The old lighthouse keeper, Silas, squinted at the churning sea. For 50 years, he'd watched the storms rage, each one a brutal reminder of life's unpredictability. This one, however, felt different. The wind howled like a banshee, the waves crashed with terrifying force, and the rhythmic pulse of the lamp felt like a weak heartbeat against the onslaught. His small cottage, perched precariously on the cliff edge, groaned under the pressure. He was alone, his wife, Martha, taken by the sea 10 years prior. The loneliness, once a dull ache, now felt like a physical weight, crushing him. He'd considered giving up, letting the sea claim him too. He'd almost succumbed to the despair. Then, a flicker of light caught his eye, a tiny fishing boat, tossed about like a leaf in the tempest. A figure clung desperately to the mast. Silas felt a surge of adrenaline, a primal instinct to fight, to survive. He fought against the wind, his old bones aching, to reach his rescue equipment. Each step was a battle against the gale, each breath a struggle against the stinging spray. The rope snagged, nearly throwing him off the cliff, but he held on. With a final heave, he secured the line to the struggling boat. Pulling with every ounce of his remaining strength, he hauled the lone fisherman to safety. Exhausted, Silas collapsed, the wind whipping around him. The young fisherman, barely conscious, mumbled his thanks. As Silas watched the storm finally subside, the dawn painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, he felt a profound shift within him. The storm hadn't broken him. It had revealed a strength he didn't know he possessed. The lighthouse, a symbol of his resilience, stood tall, a beacon in the brightening light. He was alone, yes, but he was alive. He was strong. He was a survivor. The next morning, Silas started repairing the damage to his cottage, his movements deliberate, his spirit renewed. He knew he'd face more storms, more challenges, but now he faced them with a quiet confidence, a knowledge that even in the darkest hours, the human spirit, like the lighthouse, could endure. He'd faced his darkest hour, and he'd emerged stronger, ready to face whatever the future held.